On Monday Night Football, we have the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. The Niners are 7-point favorites. I'll just get Minnesota out of the way. A win that felt like a loss. It's horrendous. It took those 2 turnovers to be able to beat the Bears. Just awful performance. And hopefully this game will officially put the Vikings out of any playoff contention at all, because I'm looking at their odds in Vegas, and they're really low for a team that started off the season 2-4. So then we have the Niners. Pretty difficult loss against Cleveland. Was very surprised by it. I didn't think this team was, especially after coming off the unbelievable performance they had against Dallas. You expected that to continue here against Cleveland, against a backup quarterback. And yes, I know there's some injuries. McCaffrey was out, Samuel was out, and hopefully those guys will be okay. But Purdy losing those guys, Purdy was not the same. Worst game of his career. And this is sadly a week after I was saying, give Purdy his respect. He's a top 5 quarterback in the league. And once he lost those guys, he was just never able to recover. I think he's still going to be fine. I'm still a believer in Purdy, but he just had a rough game. And the defense committed some horrible penalties. Browns had the game-winning drive. And yes, the Niners still could have won, but the field goal was missed there at the end. Look, as much of an issue as this game was, I expect that McCaffrey and Samuel are going to be back for this game. At least we hope so. And even if not, Minnesota is not in the same class as San Francisco. And I expect that San Francisco is going to be ticked off about what happened, and they're going to bounce back in a big way. So give me the Niners here on the road. I did actually think about, should I take the Vikings? Because -7, I could see that being a 10-point game that Minnesota somehow backdoor covers. But I'm going to trust the Niners. In Brock, we trust. Give me the Niners -7 to win over the Vikings on Monday night.